Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jake from TNJ, and welcome back to the Whitetails Dynasty as we take on the second #1 team we faced in this series in Navy. So Navy has won a couple of big games, most recently the last one to Notre Dame by 3 points. So they are now the #1 team in the nation, while Marquette is #3, and they have running back Jimmy Craig, the Heisman front runner. Now, speaking of the Heisman, I think Justin DiRoberto right now is getting disrespected. He leads the NCAA in yards and is third in touchdowns and has only thrown 6 interceptions. So right now, I think that with a big game, he's going to be in that Heisman conversation. So let's get this game underway as we kick it deep to Navy as they do start out with the ball. This triple option offense is lethal, but last year we did beat them, so we know how to beat them. But they have a running quarterback that is a pocket passer, Gerald Weber. Now look at him. He cannot run. He's 56 speed, 64 acceleration. Definitely a different looking quarterback than Navy is used to having. So this is going to be an interesting game. So the first play, they're going to hand it off to Craig on the triple option. He will get about 3 yards. And we are going to play the option defense where we play the running back. So we're going to force the quarterback to keep the ball most times because he's only got 56 speed. Here's a keeper out to left side, and Weber is going to pick up 10 yards as he gets around the edge for the first down to about the 40-yard line. So here he is, faking to the fullback. He's going to keep it himself, but this time Richard Lewis will run him down from behind. That's a gain of 0 yards. So 2nd and 10 this time. Weber out to left side, and there is Big Bobby Mathis for the stop in the backfield along with Jonathan Simmons. And now we get it to a 3rd and 12. Now they're going to have to throw the ball. Here's Weber. Throw across the middle. The fullback Barclay is going to be open. Gain of 16 and a first down. So now close to the 50-yard line. Faking to the fullback again. We do guard the pitch man on that one, Craig, and look at Weber still getting 11 yards even with that 56 speed. It's a first down. So now they eventually get it to a 3rd and 1. Here's McNeil, the backup running back. He gets a lot of room down the right side, and that is going to be a tackle by Zane Alexander, a touchdown saving tackle at that, and it's a first down. So here is Weber once again running the option out to left side. He cuts up field and he breaks a couple of tackles and falls in. It's a touchdown, 15 yards. And wow, Weber, only with 50-something speed, still showed that he can still run the ball in this option offense. And now Navy takes the 7-0 lead. So here comes Wisconsin State back out onto the field. Here's a throw out to the right side. It's going to be Bryce Greer for the catch. Gain of 16 for the first attempt of the game. So here's the throw out to the left side. This time it's Xavier Storm. He's got a lot of room, and he's going to pick up 11 yards in man coverage and a first down. So 1st and 10, now at about the 37-yard line. DiRoberto scrambles out to the right side. He's going to throw to the sideline, and there is Maurice Highlights Jackson. 20 yards for him, and he is having himself a pretty good season. Third fiddle to Bryce Greer and Xavier Storm, but still doing really well in the slot. And now we get it set up inside the 15-yard line for a 3rd and 3. Quick throw, and that's Greer again. 7 yards, first down. DiRoberto looks good on this first drive. So 6 for 6 for him. Here he is, scrambling out to the right side. He's going to take it himself and try to get in, but he gets smacked at about the 1-yard line by 53 of the defense, who was spying on him that play. And now we get it to a 3rd and goal. Handoff, Adam Murphy's in, touchdown. And we tie this game up at 7 apiece. Just like that on that touchdown run by our power back as Navy comes back out onto the field. So they're going to continue to run this triple option always. Here's Weber pitching out to McNeil this time, the backup running back. He's got a couple of carries. And now they got a gain of 8 and set up for a 2nd and 2. Here is Craig this time, but Weber is going to keep it and get around the edge. It picks up a couple of blocks. Beaver gets pancaked, and one more by 60. He pancakes Marquise Dorsey, and it's a touchdown. And Gerald Weber, who would have thought? We want this to happen, though. We kind of want the quarterback to keep the ball, but even then, the option offense is still killing our run defense. So here we are back out onto the field. DiRoberto with a nice pass to Maurice Jackson, followed up by another throw to the left side. It is Storm again who gets a lot of room. Gain of 8. I'm pretty sure that's how the game started. So 2nd and 2. 1.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Handoff to left side, and Murphy finds a small lane that time, and it's 4 yards for a first down. So Navy is playing a lot of man coverage in this game, but this play, we're going to scramble out to the right side and nobody to throw it to. Justin DiRoberto's first incompletion of the game, and that brings it to a 3rd and 10. DiRoberto facing pressure right up the middle and gets hit on the throw, and it's going to be an incompletion. So we will have to punt this one away, so Navy has a chance to take a 2-score lead. So now as this first quarter does wind down, here's Weber. He gets hit hard by J.J. Wyatt, but pitches it out to Jimmy Craig, and he picks up 12 yards on that option pitch. So 1st and 10. Here's a handoff, this time from a rare shotgun play. Craig, another big hole up the middle. He gets tackled from behind, and it's a gain of 19 for Craig. They're showing some versatility in this offense. So here is Weber on the keeper up the middle. He's going to pick up 9 yards. Maybe if you would have pitched that one, we could have possibly intercepted it. So now they're past the 50-yard line at about the 35. Here's a big hit by Blake Childress, and Weber will lose a yard. So now they get into another 3rd and long. We got to come up with a stop this time. Here is Weber. Going to throw deep down the left sideline. He's got one-on-one coverage with Dorsey, and he knocks it away. And there we go. We get a punt here and get the possession back. But no, they're going to kick the long field goal. This Navy kicker has a leg, and that one is going to be through. We thought they were going to line up to punt on that one, but that was a 57-yarder, and he knocked it through like it was nothing. And now they have the 17-7 lead. So now we're going to try to establish the run a little bit. Here's Adam Murphy getting the carry. And we did have the counter played on that 2nd and 6, but we audibled at the line after they showed blitz. Here's a throw across the middle. It's Xavier Storm up the seam. 25 yards for the junior, and it's a first down. So now 4 minutes left here in the first half. DiRoberto scrambles out to the right side. He gets rid of it to a wide open Marquise Moore, and that's going to be incomplete. And now we get it to a 3rd and long. DiRoberto scrambles out to the right side. He's got a man in the flats that time. It's Price Greer who runs over a defender and breaks another tackle and gets pushed out of bounds for a gain of 18. And now here we are set up at about the 12-yard line. 4 wide receivers out there. DiRoberto scrambles out to the right side. He will throw to the end zone, and it's caught. But Xavier Storm did not get the ball past the goal line, but it's a first down. He's got 5 catches for 56 yards. So here's DiRoberto on the next pass. He's going to try to throw from the 1, and we did not learn from the Seattle Seahawks on that one. And we take the 10-yard sack. So 2nd and goal. This time, DiRoberto scrambles out to the right side. He's got room, and he will dive in. Touchdown. He's doing it all. He's running it with his legs this time, 10 yards. And now back to 3 points is this lead. So here comes Navy back out on offense, and they have been running the ball extremely well, especially with their quarterback, Weber. We'll see what they do on this drive. The first play, Weber out to the right side. Perfect blocking, throws a stiff arm. He doesn't even need to pitch it. It's a gain of 13. And even with 56 yards, he's over 100 yards rushing in this game. So here's Weber this time pitching it out to Craig, who gets tackled from Justin Royal. But another gain of 7, a positive gain, and another close 3rd and 1. Here's Weber, another run out to left side, and there's the stop. Finally, Justin Royal, the freshman who now is the starting safety for this defense. He gets the stop in the backfield, and now we have a chance to take this lead with 50 seconds left in the first half. So here's DiRoberto, his first pass on the next drive. He's finding Price Greer over the middle. That's a gain of 14 yards. So 46 seconds left here in the first half. This time, DiRoberto throws deep. He's got Greer again open, 24 yards. And it's a first down. Now he's got 83 yards receiving in this game. So DiRoberto this time throw out to the right sideline. He's got Xavier Storm who can't hold on to it. Gets the pass knocked away. As now that brings it to a 3rd and 10. DiRoberto's been good converting these 3rd downs here in this game. Throw out to the right side. Bam Cameron. He does get some room to the right side. Beats the defender to the edge for a gain of 11. It's a first down for the receiving back And now this drive continues with 25 seconds left. Here's a throw out to the right side. It is Marquise Moore, the quarterback in high school turned receiver. He's doing pretty good on the outside. I like what he does. So 1st and 10, throw out to the right. It's Bryce Greer who's wide open inside the 1-yard line on that throw. And now there's 21 seconds left here in the first half. So now we bring the power back in. We're going to give it right back to him, and he's in. Touchdown, 1 yard out for Adam Murphy, his second of the game. And that is how this one will go into halftime. We are on upset alert of Navy. It's 17-21. Let's see if we can continue this in the second half. So here we go to start the second half. We will start out with the ball, so we have possession and the lead. Here is Storm back to receive the opening kick. He's got some nice blockers down the right sideline, makes a man miss, and he's got a lot of room, and he makes another one miss. And he picks up a block, maybe a block in the back, and it's a touchdown. Xavier Storm, no flags on the play, the second of his career in the second in Whitetails history. Wow, what a way to start this second half. Navy, wow, I didn't expect that. A bad special teams play from the #1 team in the nation. We have this game in the driver's seat right now, and look at Big Bobby Mathis. He's playing some good football as of late. He gets a stop in the backfield for a loss of 4 yards. So on the next play, here is Blake Childers getting the tackle that time. Weber picks up 4 yards, but that brings it to another 3rd and 10. This could be a crucial stop. Weber dumps it off. Jimmy Craig finds a little crease in the defense. Gain of 14 yards and a first down. So now they get it across the 50-yard line to about the 45. Weber is going to keep it up the middle. It gets run down by Jonathan Simmons, the defensive tackle, the nose tackle for this defense. And now that brings it to a 3rd and 4. A keeper, Weber, he's got it. First down tackle by Brad Robinson. So now a 2nd and 7 this time. Weber up the middle. He's going to keep it himself. He stumbles forward, and he's going to break another one and get tackled from behind by Blake Childress. Weber is running the ball well. Who would have thought this pocket passer would be running the ball like this? So now they get it to a 3rd and goal. And now Big Bobby Mathis once again, another stop. 3 tackles for loss in this game, 5 total tackles. Man, if there's an unsung hero on this defensive line, I mean, we're not doing the greatest, but Big Bobby Mathis is having himself a great season. So now this lead cuts down to just 8 yards after the field goal, as here is Wisconsin State back out on offense, facing an early 3rd and 7 on the next drive. Throw across the middle, and it's caught, but it's knocked out of the hands of Xavier Storm. That is a crucial drop on that one, because now we punt the ball away, and Navy has a good return. So now they set up with good field position. Pitch out to the left side, and this time Justin Royal. What a good one-on-one tackler Justin Royal is. It's actually refreshing to have him there in the safety position. So now 3rd and 11. Here is Weber. Throw across the middle, and another 3rd down conversion on a dump-off pass, this time to the fullback, J.J. Barclay, and it's a first down. So now here on a 1st and 10 this time. Here's Jimmy Craig with the carry out to the right side, and he's going to get inside the 10-yard line on that one. Gain of 18 and another first down. So now they're inside the 5-yard line. This time Weber is going to keep it. That's a touchdown run 5 yards out, and Navy is a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up, as here they come out in that triple option formation, the wing T. Here's Weber pitching out to McNeil, who gets stopped this time by J.J. Wyatt, the true freshman. And now we preserve this 2-point lead, but now we have to go down and score. They have come back in this game, and now Navy looks like they're playing good defense. So now as this 3rd quarter does wind down, here's a throw across the middle. It's Xavier Storm open for a gain of 13 yards and a first down, and a nice throw by DiRoberto. So we bring in Adam Murphy in the game. Handoff up to him. He's going to pick up a gain of about 5 yards as his 3rd quarter does wind down as we start the 4th quarter. So up 2 points. Here's a handoff. This time Murphy is stopped in the backfield by Navy. And now another 3rd and 7. This one's a crucial one for this offense. 5 wide receivers out there. DiRoberto facing pressure right away. He's just going to throw it off his back foot. He's finding Storm, but he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to line up to go for it. 4th and 7. This is crucial, but we want to upset this team if we want to stay in this division, and that's going to be a throw and an interception to the right side. Navy comes up with the big play, and now they have control, down by 2 points, and they have been running the ball really well. So here is Weber on the option keeper. Great blocking up front, and he picks up about a gain of 19, tackle from behind by Brad Robinson. And now they are on the other side of the 50-yard line. Another option keeper. This time Weber gets upfield, and it's a gain of 8 yards as this option offense is just killing us today. Here's Weber. This time another great hole to the outside, and he's tackled from behind, pushed out of bounds by Nathan Beaver, and he's over 200 yards rushing in this one. But better him than Jimmy Craig. Speaking of him, here he is getting another option keeper. And look at this. He breaks 3 tackles and fights for almost the first down. But that's a gain of 7. That could have easily been a 3rd and 7 on this one. But here, another easy conversion for Gerald Weber. He needed 3rd inches. He got 2 yards. That last play definitely helped out Navy. We could have held them to a field goal. But instead, here's Weber. He's got other ideas. It's a touchdown. 9 yards. Man, this option offense is definitely tough to stop this year. And I don't know the difference between this year and last year, but now they line up to go for it on a 2-point conversion, making it a 6-point game. But this time Weber will get stopped in the backfield. They're 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions. So Xavier Storm has returned one in this game already, and here he is back to receive it, and he might be a threat to return another one. This time he picks up a couple of blocks, and he makes a move, and there is Storm. He's off to the races. Oh, and he gets tripped up from behind. He was so close to his 2nd of the game. So here on a 1st and 10, here's a throw out to the right side. It's going to be Adam Murphy as we are set up on the other side of the 50 to start this next drive. So now 2nd and 5. Here's a throw out to the right side. It's going to be Francis Smith who breaks a tackle, and he's down the sideline to about the 11-yard line, gain of 25 yards and a 1st down. So 1st and 10. Here's a handoff. This time Adam Murphy is going to get stopped in the backfield. This Navy run defense is pretty good. That's the reason why we haven't been running the ball as well. And now that brings it to a 3rd and 11. This time Diobertos tries to scramble out, and he's going to get hit hard. And we're going to make a smart decision here. 4th and 7, let's just line up for the field goal, make it a 1-point game instead of leaving points on the board. And now it's 32-31. So 2.5 minutes left here in this game. Can Wisconsin State make the stop? Here's Jimmy Craig on the option. And look at this. Nobody is out to stop him, and the Heisman frontrunner is going to walk in. It's a touchdown on the first play. 74 yards for Jimmy Craig. And now Navy, well, I guess good thing we kicked that field goal, so it's still a 1-possession game, but they have the 8-point lead right back. So here on the next drive, Xavier Storm getting open on the left side. That's a pinpoint throw by DiRoberto. That can only be put in one spot. It's a 1st down. So 2 minutes left here in this game. DiRoberto scrambles out to the right side. He's going to throw that way. It's Bryce Greer. He's open. 14 yards to about the 42-yard line. And now here we go. 1st and 10. Under 2 minutes left. The 2-minute drill is in effect. DiRoberto throws, and that's Bam Cameron. He's open. That's a gain of about 17 yards on that one. 1st down for the receiving back. So now Adam Murphy checks back into the game for pass protection purposes. Here is DiRoberto scrambling out to the right side. He's just going to throw this one away. He doesn't even have a touchdown pass in this one, as now that brings it to a 3rd and 10. DiRoberto breaks the pocket, and he's going to get sacked. That's a big-time sack, a loss of 10 yards, and that brings it to a 4th and 20. 4 wide receivers out there, including Bryce Greer in the slot. DiRoberto throws, and he's got Greer. 1st down, gain of 25. And this drive stays alive, as now we are inside the 10-yard line here, under a minute left. DiRoberto throws to the right side. It's Maurice Jackson, who tries to get out of bounds but does get dragged back in. And it's a gain of 7, but we do still have all 3 timeouts left. So DiRoberto this time throws to the wide open Xavier Storm in the end zone, and that's a touchdown. But now we need the 2-point conversion here to tie this game up. So we come out here in the tight formation. Xavier Storm and Francis Smith in the slot. This time, Roberto throws, and it's Maurice Jackson. He's got it. 3 yards for the 2-point conversion. And now we tie this game up at 39 apiece. So now 22 seconds left here in this game. Here's Weber. First pass, a deep shot. He burns the defense. It's a touchdown. What? Jimmy Craig, 72 yards out of the backfield. How does that even happen? I mean, he just goes, it splits the safeties and burns J.J. Wyatt, and now it's a 7-point game. So now we have 14 seconds left. We're just going to run 4 verticals, and look who's wide open. It's Xavier Storm. Are you kidding me? That's a touchdown. 2 plays, 2 75-yard touchdowns by each team respectively. And with that passing touchdown, Justin DiRoberto breaks the school record for most passing touchdowns in a career. What a big-time throw. But we're thinking big picture here. We're going to go for it here and win this game. So here Navy calls the timeout. They want to see what offense we're in, and they end up burning all 3. So here we go. One more play. DiRoberto, he's going to scramble out to the right. He's got an open man, but he gets hit. And he throws it across the middle. And wow, the quarterback collapsed on that play at the last second, and DiRoberto misses Maurice Jackson. But look at Xavier Storm, who we threw it to. He had an out route. If he just would have kept running, that was a touchdown. But we had Maurice Jackson wide open, and we missed him because the quarterback broke. We thought he was going to have Maurice Jackson in coverage, but instead we throw it to Storm, who stopped on his route and was going to be wide open. And we kick the onside kick, and it's going to be illegal touching. So that will be the game versus number 1 Navy. We lose our second game of this season by way of the number 1 team in the nation. And this one hurts because not only do we lose this game versus number 1 team, it's a divisional opponent. So Navy takes sole possession of first place now in the Big Ten West. And it sucks because the Heisman frontrunner, he ran for over 100 yards, but this game was about their quarterback Weber. He ran over 200 yards, but it comes in a loss. Wow, Wisconsin State cannot get it done at home. Big Bobby Mathis had 3 tackles for loss, but it just was not enough. Xavier Storm had 2 touchdown catches, over 189 yards. And look at Weber, 222 yards over 34 attempts. Jimmy Craig, 10 attempts for 146. And they just did what they wanted, running the ball. So let's take a look at recruiting following that loss. Bobo Smith, the second, commits, and he is going to be a good linebacker. He is pretty athletic, and I really like him. I kind of like him as a redshirt candidate, so he will redshirt him. So we unlock his ratings. He's 68 overall. Jasper Sweet, we unlock his. He is 72 overall. He's got 94 speed, easily the fastest recruit we've ever had. Cole Lakalaka does commit as well. He is a receiving back, but I like him as kind of a 3-down back. I can't lie, but he's going to probably play a receiving back in his earliest part of his career. He ends up being 67 overall. And then the defensive end, Jonathan Hall, commits, and he is 68 overall. He drops down just a little bit from the 71 he was projected at, with 50% of his ratings unlocked. And then outside linebacker Bryce Jones, another 4-star recruit, commits, and he is going to be 74 overall, so he's actually pretty good. He looks like a pass rusher to me. But then our biggest recruit, Frankie Kai, does commit. And look at him. He has 80 power moves, 76 block shed, 80 tackling. He ends up being 75 overall. I thought he was going to be a little bit higher, but I'll take it. He's definitely going to be a starter for us probably next season. So what does that mean for our recruiting class? Well, we go to number 15 in the nation, and believe it or not, we only drop 1 point in ranking. We're still top 25. We came into that game ranked number 20, and now we are ranked number 21 at 7-2. So the last 3 games, we have Iowa, Appalachian State, and Cincinnati. I would say they're going to be all wins, but you can't take any of these Big Ten teams lightly, so we will have our work cut out for us. So let's see what we'll do. We need Navy to lose at least 2 games now because they own the tiebreaker. So that's going to do it here in this episode. Let me know what you guys think of this team. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I've been working hard for a minute. The ones who don't deserve it seem to be the ones that get it. The ones who speak the truth never get the recognition, but the ones that act foolish seem to get all the attention. It don't matter though, yeah. Hey, it don't even matter though, no. Hey, it don't even matter.